Hello everyone, Cousin here, and in this video, I'm gonna be solving Wordle number 1297 and New York Times Hard Sudoku for January 6th, 2025. So let's get this video started with Wordle number 1297. I'm gonna start with the word line. Alright, only got the I yellow, so this letter goes somewhere else in this word. This word could start with a double consonant. We've got ST, SW, SH, SP. Doesn't have to be an S. It could be CH or CR, FR, GR, TR, PR. So, too many possibilities. So, then I'm just gonna guess something randomly. I might not even use the I. Actually, I can try to use the I. Let's go with stare and see where this takes me to. Okay, place the S and I, and R also goes somewhere else in this word. Surely it won't be SR. How do you pronounce this word? Sure, something, I don't know. Okay, I just don't think that would be possible. So S something, RI something. Now there should be a vowel between S and R. It's either U or O, or it could be Y. Or SPR, SCR. These are also possible, which are not vowels. There are some exceptions. So, yeah, because I looked at all the vowels SORI, can't do SI, SURI, and SYRI. They are like, it just doesn't look like it's gonna go anywhere. So, SPRI or SCRI. Is script like this a word? Let's look at SPRI. Sprig. Sprig is a word. Yeah, let's try that. And spring is today's Wordle answer. Alright, so, wow, got it in 3 tries, surprisingly. So, yeah. I think I got really lucky with, my second guess. Because stare allowed me to, well, it forced S and I into places. And then the letter R could then only go third. And since the second letter could only be vowels or P or C or T, but I've already eliminated the T. Um, the number of possibilities were significantly reduced, so that's how I got today's Wordle answer Sprig in 3 tries. This is Wordle number 1297. Answer is Sprig. I took 3 tries. Alright, let's now move on to New York Times Sudoku. Again, today is January 6th, 2025. Let's start the hard difficulty Sudoku for today. I see that these 7s point left, this cell sees another 7, this 7 points right, and this 7 points down. So in block 5, the digit 7 is forced into column 5. Okay, these ones point up, and these ones point left. These 9s point down. This 6 points up, and this 6 points left, to force the digit 6 into this cell in block 5, and then these 6s point left. These 6s point up, and this cell sees another 6. Okay, I do see another thing. In column 7, the given digits, 1, 6, and 8, point up. Oh, sorry. These 3 digits point up. So, now, if you look at block 3, the digits 1, 6, and 8 are missing and cannot repeat in the same column. So, these 3 digits can only go into the other 3 open cells. 1, 6, and 8 can only go into these 3 open cells in block 3, so in order to fit all of them into block 3, I have to make these 3 cells reserved for 1, 6, and 8. They're reserved. So this 168 triple, this 168 triple eliminates all other digits from these 3 cells. So it makes the other 3 cells in block 3 contain 3, 5, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so that's how it goes. This cell sees 5. And then this 3, 4, 5 triple, in return, makes the other 3 open cells in column 7 a 2, 7, 9 triple. This cell sees 7 and 9, so actually this cell must be a 2, making the other 2 cells 7, 9 pair. You could have spotted all of this the other way around, is by first looking at column 7 and said that these 3 cells cannot contain 2, 7, and 9. But these 3 digits are still missing from column 7. Before I found this, then you can say these 3 digits, 2, 7, and 9, can only go down into these 3 cells for the column. So these 3 cells form a 2, 7, 9 triple, or because of the 7, 9 here, this is made a 2, leaving behind a 7, 9 pair. You first spot this, and then the 3, 4, 5 triple for the column, and at last, the 1, 6, 8 triple in block 3. So both ways work, they have the same result. If you spot one of the pairs of triples, you're gonna spot all of them, so it doesn't matter too much. Don't have to worry about the order. Um, yeah. Spotting one of these gets you all. Alright. But in my case, I spotted the 168 triple first. So here, there, and then finally 2 with the 7, 9. Alright. These 2's point down, and this cell sees another 2. Okay, in block 5, the digit 2 is forced into column 5 in one of these 2 cells, and they form a 2-7 pair. As you can see in block 5, the digits 2 and 7 are missing, and these 2's and 7's force both 2 and 7 into these 2 cells only, so in order to fit both 2 and 7 into block 5, I have to make these 2 cells reserved for 2 and 7. So this 2-7 pair eliminates all other digits from these 2 cells, making the other 2 open cells in block 5 contain 3 and 8. Okay, this 2-7 pair also works for column 5 because they line up in the same column. So this 2-7 pair makes the other 3 open cells in this column a 3, 4, 8 triple. This cell sees 3 and 4. Actually, 4 in this column can only go into this cell, because these 3 cells see 4 and this cell also sees 4. So 4 must go here, and then 8 and 3 like this, which makes this 8. Alright, nice. And then these 3's point right. This cell cannot contain a 4. Okay, the digit 4 in block 8 is forced into column 4. Okay, this 5 points down to force the digit 5 into column 6 in block 8. As you can see, these cells form a 5-9 pair. 5 and 9 here point down, and after I place the 8, both 5 and 9, well, actually, there's also a given 5 and 9 up here. So no matter what, both 5 and 9 in block 8 can only go into these 2 cells. So in order to fit both 5 and 9 into block 8, I have to make these 2 cells reserved for 5 and 9. So this 5-9 pair eliminates all other digits from these 2 cells. It works for both block 8 and column 6. So this 5-9 pair makes these 2 cells up here contain 1 and 3, and these 3 cells over here contain 3, 4, and 7. This cell sees 3 and 4, so it must be a 7, making the other 2 cells 3 and 4. And up here, these 3 cells form a 2, 6, 8 triple. This cell sees 2 and 6. So the other two cells contain 2 and 6, making the cell an 8. Okay, this cell now sees a 7. So in this 7-9 pair, I can resolve it by placing 9 and 7 this way, which makes this 2 and 7. These 2's points left. This 7 points down, to force the digit 7 into column 9 in block 9. Okay, this cell now sees a 9, so I can place 5 and 9 like this. These 9's points left. And these 5's points right. Okay, these 5's points up, and this cell sees another 5. So in block 1, the digit 5 is forced into this cell, and then these 5's points right. To force 5 into this cell, which makes this 3 and 4 to complete this column, because we've also got this 4 over here. This 3 in return makes this 1 and 3. And over here, these two cells contain 1 and 4 because they are the missing digits of row 3. Okay. In row 8, 1, 2, and 6 are the missing digits. This cell sees 1, so it's 2, 6. 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 6. In row 4, the missing digits are 1, 4, 8, and 9. Not sure if that helps a lot. Let's look at another row. In row 5, 2, 3, 4, and 9 are the missing digits. 2, 3, 4, 9. What about row 6? 1, 5, 6, and 8 are the missing digits. Well, these 5's point right. The digit 4 in block 6 is forced into one of these two cells. And 9 in block 6 is forced into one of these two cells. So I've marked down 3, 4, 5, and 9. So I've marked down 4 of the 6 missing digits, which leaves 1 and 8 unmarked. 1 and 8 over here. Force 1 and 8 into one of these 4 cells. Okay, for row 6, I need 1, 5, 6, and 8. These two cells C5 and this cell C8. So it's 1, 6, 8, and 1, 6. And in row 2, 2, 6, 7, and 8 are the missing digits. These two cells C6 and this cell C8. So it's 2, 7, 8, and 2, 7. Okay, let's just mark down 2, 4, and 9 in these two cells for the row. Feel like I'm missing something a bit obvious, but not sure what that is. Um, Oh, all of these 3s force the digit 3 into this cell in block 1. I just saw that now. Um, no immediate effect, I guess. These 9s point left. Oh, then now, in column 1, 9 is a missing digit, so it has to go somewhere in this column. This cell sees 9, this cell sees 9, this cell sees 9, this cell sees 9, and this cell also sees another 9. So in column 1, the digit 9 is forced into one of these two cells, which eliminates 9 from this cell. Yeah. Because 9 can only go into these two cells in column 1, so it must be in one of these two cells, which eliminates 9 from all other open cells in block 4. These two cells cannot contain 9. Let's think about the missing digits of column 3. They are 1, 2, 4, 8, and 9. 1, 2, 4, 8, 9. Oh, yeah, then this cell now sees 1, 8, and 9. It can only be 2 or 4. Let's double check. This cell sees 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So it can only contain 2 and 4. And now in column 3, we have ourselves a 2-4 pair. Especially after I eliminated 9 from this cell. So let's double check for this cell as well. For row 5, we need 2, 3, 4, and 9 as the missing digits, but this cell sees 3 and I've just eliminated 9. So both of these two cells can only contain 2 and 4, and they line up in the same column. So as you can see in column 3, we have two open cells which only contain 2 and 4, which are two unique digits, 2 digits. In order to avoid empty cells, I must keep both 2 and 4 in these two cells. You know, in Sudoku, we cannot leave cells empty, so I have to put one digit into every single cell. To avoid empty cells, I must keep both 2 and 4 in these two cells. It's either 2, 4 like this, or 4, 2 the other way. So I'm gonna have to keep both 2 and 4 in these two cells, so this 2-4 pair eliminates 2s and 4s from all other open cells in this column. It also means that this 2-4 pair makes the other 3 open cells in this column a 1, 8, 9 triple. This cell sees 1, 8, and 9. Okay, so that's nice. This cell must now be a 9, leaving behind a 1, 8 pair in the other two cells. Alright, that's nice. Now, the digit 9 in block 1 is forced into this cell. Oh, but this cell cannot contain 1, because for row 3, 1 goes into one of these two cells, and it is a must. So if 1 is guaranteed into one of these two cells, this cell cannot contain 1, because it sees both of them. So this cell must be an 8, making this cell a 1, making this 6 and 8. Okay, 1 and 5 are the missing digits of row 6, and because of that reason... Oh, well, because of this one as well, 1 and these two cells are eliminated. Okay, this cell is 4 or 9. Yeah. Something's off. This 6. Okay, so these 6s force the digit 6 into this cell in block 7, which makes this 2 and 1 to complete this row. This one makes this 4 and 1 this way, comes back down. 2 and 7 are the missing digits of column 2, but this cell sees 2, so I can place 7 and 2 this way. This is a 7 to complete block 1. This is 2 or 4. Okay, 2-4 pair here eliminates 4 from this cell, making this 3 and 4 this way. 2 also cannot go into this cell because of the 2-4 pair. Oh, we've already got 2 in block 9, sorry about that. But I can force the digit 7 into this cell in block 5, which forces 5 into this cell, and down here we have a 3-6 pair. Okay, and now gotta find what resolves it. This 2 makes this 6 and 2, making this an 8. 1 6 pair up here. What next? This 8. Okay, so these 8s force the digit 8 into this cell in block 6, which makes this 9, 4, 2, 2, 4, 9, 3, 4, 3, 6, and this Sudoku puzzle is complete. Alright, I finished today's New York Times Hard Sudoku in a bit over 17 minutes, so I would say this Sudoku puzzle is about the right difficulty. I'll go over the key spots as a quick summary. So of course, there were some important or key pairs of triples. For example, the one second. Sorry, I have a bit of stutter saying this word or these words together. The 168 triple in block 3. The 168 triple in block 3, which formed the 345 triple in the same block, and then the 279 triple in column 7, or more specifically, because of the given 7 and 9, I can place this 2 and make the other two cells a 7-9 pair. So, well, you can do it the other way around. You can first spot the 279 triple, or more specifically, the 7-9 pair in column 7, and then the 345 triple in this column, and then finally the 168 triple in block 3. The order doesn't matter, as long as you spot one of the ends, you're gonna spot all of them. So don't worry about the order. Just choose a method of your strategy. Not strategy, but whichever one you see first, just use it. Like, in my case, I spotted the 168 triple in block 3 first. So I spotted that, followed by the other two. So, yeah. And in the middle, there was the 2-7 pair in block 5, 2-7 pair in block 5, and 5-9 pair in block 8. So the 2-7 pair in block 5 also works for column 5, and the 5-9 pair in block 8 also works for column 6. And I feel like after placing this 3 here, the placement of 9 in column 1 affected column 3. So in column 1, 9 could only go into these 3 cells, which eliminated 9 from this cell. So after 9 is eliminated here, there was the 2-4 pair formed in column 3. Now this is really key, in my opinion. This 2-4 pair helped place all the other missing digits of this column, the 9 and the 8 and 1. So yeah, wow. That one was just very, very key, I feel like. So yeah. 9 being in one of these two cells in column 1 eliminated 9 here. So that helped form the 2-4 pair. And I feel like this was the most important spot of the Sudoku puzzle. So I feel like I've went through all the key spots. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. If you have any other questions or difficulties, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I'll be glad to reply you. Hopefully this video helped. Alright, that's it for today. January 6th, 2025. In this video, I've solved Wordle number 1297 and New York Times Hard Sudoku for today. See you all in tomorrow's video. Bye!